Before you go to sleep tonight, walk to your bedroom door, look at the lock and ask yourself one question. Are you absolutely sure you're alone? Because in the winter of 1998, a man named David Harper asked himself the same question, and by the time he learned the answer, it was already too late. David was a 26-year-old college student living alone in an old apartment building in Chicago. Apartment 307 was much. One bedroom, a small kitchen, thin walls, but it was cheap and David didn't ask too many questions. His neighbours were strange, most kept to themselves, but everyone warned him about one thing: never stay awake after 3 a.m. David laughed. What kind of warning is that? Nobody answered. Months passed peacefully, until one night, at exactly 3:07 a.m., Dava heard 3 knocks on his bedroom wall. Knock, knock, knock. He checked the time, 3:07. Thinking it was his neighbours, he ignored it. The next night, 3 knocks, again 3:07 a.m., and the next night, the same thing. Always 3 knocks, always 3:07. Eventually David confronted the elderly woman living next door. Her face immediately turned pale. "Did you answer?" she asked. David laughed. "Answer what? It's just knocking." The woman grabbed his arm. "If you hear knocking after 3 a.m, don't answer it." Before David could ask why, she shut her door. That night he decided to stay awake. 3:07 a.m. Knock, knock, knock. This time the sound came from his closet. David froze. Slowly he opened the closet door. Nothing. But something felt wrong. His clothes were hanging differently, as if someone had moved them. The next morning he discovered muddy footprints beneath his jackets, footprints that weren't his. Terrified, he called the landlord. The old man became strangely quiet. Then he asked one question. "Did you open the closet?" David's heart sank. "Yes," the landlord sighed. "You're the 3rd tenant." "What? Last 2 disappeared." David laughed nervously. "You can't be serious." "I'm very serious," the landlord replied. "Leave apartment 307. That night David packed his things, but exhaustion took over. He fell asleep. At exactly 3:07 a.m, knock, knock, knock. His eyes opened, but he couldn't move, sleep paralysis. Then he heard footsteps, coming from inside the closet. His blood ran cold. Slowly, the closet door opened, and a man stepped out. He was tall, too tall. His skin was grey, his eyes completely black, and he wore old clothes covered in dirt. The creature smiled. "Finally," I whispered. "You answered." David tried to scream, but nothing came out. The thing crawled onto the ceiling like a spider and disappeared into the darkness above his bed. The next morning, apartment 307 was empty. David Harper was gone. Police found no signs of forced entry, no blood, no struggle, nothing, except 3 muddy footprints leading into the closet. Today, apartment 307 no longer exists. The entire floor was sealed off in 2004, and according to maintenance workers, if you stand outside the old hallway after 3 a.m, you can still hear 3 knocks, knock, 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 and if you're foolish enough to answer, something might answer back.